Hello everyone and welcome back to Koiken Otome. With all of that fuss behind us, night creeps by. After the whole kissing ordeal, I don't feel like going for another drink. I simply stare out the window at the night sky.
誠一くん、まだ飲んでたの?
Jin and Kaoru walk up beside me. No, this isn't alcohol.
じゃあ風邪でもひいたのか? 顔が赤いぞ。
Really? I don't think so.
でも風邪はひき始めが大事だから気をつけた方がいいよ。
Dude, it's not a cold. Now that they mention it, my face does feel a little warm though. Misa-sensei's doryoku should have wiped out any intoxication, but I still feel a little lightheaded. I wonder why. I wonder if it's because of what happened earlier. All I can think of is my first kiss. I never would have thought Misa-sensei would be my first kiss. Jin immediately calls me out of my statement.
なんだよ、助教師が初体験の相手だなんて幸せすぎて話もんじゃねえか。
Not everyone has a teacher fetish.
初体験ってジンくん、それは言い過ぎだよ。
だがあまり嬉しそうには見えないな。
Yeah, it's strange. I let out a strained laugh at Jin's interjection. After all, the first person to come to mind was not Misa-sensei's face, but Akane's honest face. By the way, what happened to Akane? I'm a little worried, so I decide to look for her. Guess she's not around here. Everyone's back to drinking after having been healed. But I don't see Akane anywhere. Maybe she went back to her room. I quietly slip out of the dining room and head for Akane's room. Huh? I'm pretty sure this was her room. I knocked, but there was no reply. I slowly open the door, but I am just greeted by an empty room. Everything is neatly packed and organized in the room, but Akane is nowhere to be seen. I wonder if she took a walk. I look out through the window and see a silhouette in the field. What could she possibly be doing by moonlight? I'm curious, so I step back outside. I make my way towards the silhouette. Then, I finally make out Akane underneath the moonlight. In the calm night, I can feel a little bit of tension in the air. I could call out to her, but Akane looks like she's lost in thought. Besides, she looks truly beautiful standing there with her sword drawn. Well, I came here to talk to her, so I can't just stand here forever. You're even training at this hour? Akane jumps in surprise at my voice.
誠一か。驚いた。
Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. She lowers Homura Kotona Osame. Are you image training? It kind of seemed like that's what she was doing, but she looks troubled when I ask her about it. What's wrong?
まだまだ課題は多いな。イメージの中とはいえ、少し油断しただけで、藤島教官にもイブにもコテンパンにされてしまう。
Hey now, you should imagine yourself winning.
イメージの中だからこそ、嘘がつけないのだ。
She grips Homura Kotona Osame. She slowly and comfortably raises her giant sword and strikes. The motion only lasts an instant. I don't want to let my sword go for a second. I need to be much stronger. These are the feelings I get from Akane.
誠一、私は誠一にとても感謝しているのだ。
This comes out of nowhere as she stops swinging her sword. Thankful?
誠一と出会えたおかげで、私はイブを失望させずに済む。いや、私自身を失望させずに済んだのだ。
You're just exaggerating. I haven't done anything. All I do is place a hand on your shoulder and hold your hand.
何もしていないなどということがあるか。動力アンプがなかったとしても、誠一と出会えたことで得たものは計り知れない。
But it's not so much that you have to say you're thankful. We're classmates at the same academy after all.
そう言われても、私は感謝している気持ちを伝えたいのだ。
Well, you've more than shown me.
それでも伝えたい。ちゃんと伝わっていても、もっと伝えたいのだ。
My heart skips a beat upon hearing her shy confession. You know, I'm thankful to you too, Akane.
私に感謝。
If it weren't for you, I would have never realized my own doryoku.
それこそ私の行いではない。偶然の巡り合わせだと思う。
No, it was thanks to you. If I hadn't teamed up with you, I wouldn't have found out about my doryoku.
相手が私でなくても、いずれ明らかになったはずだ。
Why do you think that?
聖一はとても優しいから。
Her smile is just a touch distraught. Well, I don't really know about that, but why would I eventually find out just because I'm sweet?
聖一がたまたま私を相手にしてくれたから、私を通して能力に気がつけた。だけど私ではなく、他の女子が相手でも、いつかは聖一の能力が発覚したはずだろう。
Who would partner with someone who can't use doryoku? There's no one out there who would do that. All the way up to starting school at Kashinomori, I didn't know anything about my own doryoku.
そこを突かれると困るな。
Her posture reflects how stumped she is.
例えば、瞳子と組んで発動する可能性だってあっただろ。
Hypothetically, if Toko was the one I had covered back then, it's possible. I've never really thought about that possibility, I just know that I reflexively wanted to protect Akane. In the end, I think it activated because it was you, Akane.
なぜそう思うのだ。
I'm not really sure, I just have a vague feeling that's the case.
そっか。聖一がそう思うのなら、私は嬉しい。
Happy?
私が聖一の役に立てたのなら、素直に嬉しいのだ。
For some reason, the smile she has on her face as she says this makes her unbelievably charming. I'm torn between embarrassment and outright wanting to hug her. Being of use? You shouldn't say things like that.
すまない。怒るとは思わなかった。
Well, I'm not exactly angry. My embarrassment made the situation a little awkward. I mean, I'm sorry for raising my voice. I'm just a little embarrassed.
照れくさい。
How should I put it? Sometimes I feel a little embarrassed around you.
それは、私もある。理由はよくわからないのだが。
Oh, you too? That's funny.
ああ、不思議だ。
Our conversation falls flat. I don't know what to talk about, but at the same time, I don't want to leave. Hey, Akane.
聖一、
We both end up talking at the same time as our eyes meet. She looks at me with an embarrassed face. We finally break the awkward silence.
聖一、やはり私は改めて聖一にお礼をしたい。
Come on, stop that. Let's just leave it as mutual.
聖一はそれでいいかもしれない。でも、お礼をしないと私の気が済まないのだ。
Well, there's not much I can do to protest that.
聖一も知っての通り、私はことな殲滅に携わった家の出だ。
Yeah, you've mentioned that before.
それなのに私は先祖から受け継がれた小村琴直納めを使えず、動力も頼りない。
I listen intently to her words. I've heard the story before, but I get the feeling Akane is just sorting her feelings out.
仮面を汚さぬよう、せめてこの剣を使えるようになりたい。私はそれしか頭になかった。
She
それ
sighs.
がまずかったの。今までの私は小村琴直納めの発動だけを目標にしていた。だが総合的な訓練の中で剣を発動できるよう取り組むべきじゃなかったかと反省しているのだ。
True, Eve is kind of a model. All of her stats are equally strong.
イブとの訓練で私の欠点が見えてきた。これから先どうすべきかも見えた。これはイブのおかげだ。
She's got a bad mouth and bad personality, but she's actually a good girl.
イブは本当に根の優しい子なのだ。
Akane smiles, maybe because she's happy about Eve being complimented.
そして瞳子には本当に迷惑をかけたと思っている。
Trouble?
戦いたくなさそうなのに巻き込んでしまった。 申し訳ないと思うし、ありがたいと感謝しているのだ。
Yeah, without Kamishiro, we wouldn't have been able to form a team.
瞳子だけじゃない。誠一がいたからこそだ。
Thanks, I guess.
笑い事ではない。本当に感謝しているのだ。ゆずやジン、千春、カオル、みんなも私たちのバックアップに回ってくれて本当に感謝しているのだ。
Jin and Kaoru are good people and have been great friends ever since we started school. Chiharu, well, I feel like she's always got an ulterior motive, but she's not a bad person either. And Yuzu's always been good at taking care of others.
ゆずが私たちに協力してくれるのだって誠一のおかげだぞ。
Huh? Why?
そんなことを真顔で聞くな。ゆずに失礼ではないか。
Rude? What's she talking about?
私はみんなに心から感謝している。しかしその中でも誠一にはいくら感謝してもしたりないと思っているのだ。
Come on now, you're over-exaggerating things. I'm just a meddlesome type of guy.
誠一のしてくれたことは断じておせっかいなどではない。
She looks at me straight on.
私は誠一の思いやりや真心をこの胸にひしひしと感じたのだ。
She places a hand on her chest and continues with a sincere face.
誠一は命の危険も顧みずチームに参加して登録してくれた。諦めていた私は喜びと驚きでどうしていいのかわからなくなっていた。その上選抜戦で体を張って私を助けようとかばってくれた。
I get it, I get it.
そんなことおせっかいでできることではないだろ。
Well, I guess you're right.
初めて誠一と会った日、あの時も誠一は私を助けようとしていた。
Well, I couldn't just stand by and do nothing.
その優しさに偽りはあるまい。
You've got me there.
なあ誠一、
Akane sheathes Mura Kotona Osame in thin air. Hmm?
私にはこれといった特技はないし料理の腕も微妙だ。
What? Where did this come from?
誠一にお礼をしたいのだがどうすればいいのかわからない。物を送るだけでは人情が薄い気がするのだ。
Don't worry about things like that. It's not like I feel like you need to do something for me.
誠一がそういう人柄だからこそきちんとお礼がしたいのだ。
She breaks eye contact. I think her cheeks are a little flushed.
それで私にもできそうなお礼を見つけてな。
Is she going to kiss him? You did? Did she find something laying around in this forest? I'd be fine with that.
誠一、できれば目をつむってくれないか。
She fidgets and looks up at me. Close my eyes. Don't close my eyes. Or why should I close my eyes? Well, I do want to know what happens if he closes his eyes, so I choose the first option. Like this? I hold out my hands in front of me and close my eyes.
そのままじっとしていてくれ。
She softly touches the palms of my hands and lowers my arms. You're not going to give me something?
動かないでくれ誠一。動いたら的が外れる。
Your mark? I stand completely still with my eyes shut.
そのままで。
I hear her voice close in front of me. Her sweet, soft breath brushes my face.
ありがとう誠一。
A moment after, something touches my lips. It feels like a kiss, similar to Misa-sensei's just moments earlier. Wait, it's not like a kiss. It is a kiss. Hmm? I panic and open my eyes and see Agnes' face right in front of me. Her soft lips touch my own and a warm breath follows.
聖一の唇、熱いな。
I'm so surprised, no words come to mind. I never would have thought Akane would be capable of something as romantic as a kiss, not to mention a kiss as a form of thanks.
熱い。体が燃えるようだ。
She hazily opens her eyes and looks at me. She realizes I'm looking back at her and her face turns red like a flick of a match.
ずるっこなしだぞ。目を閉じていてくれと言ったのに。
There's no way I can keep my eyes shut in this situation.
あんまり近くで見られると恥ずかしいから目を閉じろと言ったのだ。
Yeah, your face is totally red. She immediately brings both hands to her cheeks.
こんなことをするのは初めてだから頬が熱くて止まらない。
Next, she grasps her chest and her breathing becomes shallow.
胸の内側も熱くて燃えているようだ。
Don't tell me, is your Doryoku flaring up? I think back to what happened with Misa-sensei and start to panic.
そうかもしれない。しかし今までとは比べ物にならない感じだ。体の中が爆発しそうに熱い。
Hey, are you okay? This is starting to feel like a bad situation. One thing flashes to mind though. Hey Akane, take out Homura Kotona Osame and release your energy.
そうか。このまま体の中に留めておくと危険だな。
She nods and once again draws her great sword out of thin air. In that moment, an astoundingly large, blazing column manifests. Wah!
これは
Akane's eyes are wide open as she grips her sword. A blindingly radiant blaze envelops the sword and lights up our surrounding area.
剣が発動した。
Homura Kotona Osame roars as it emits fire. Columns of fire rise from the sword almost like the sun's corona.
ちょっと試してみたい。聖一、私と手をつないでくれないか。
As she asks, I grab her hand. She raises the sword to the sky with both hands. The fire unleashed from her sword howls as it gets swallowed up in the night sky. War! I remember this dragon of fire. This is the dragon of fire that destroyed the ring when Akane went berserk in the selection tournament. It's the same. No, it's even bigger than that time.
発動だ。ホムラコトナオサメが発動した。
Akane excitedly whispers to herself. So this is its activation. Hey, you did it, Akane!
もう一度やってみる。
With a face shining with elation, Akane once again swings her sword. However, this time, the flames surrounding the sword are only at levels around what it's normally amplified to. There aren't any more gigantic pillars of flame like a moment ago.
おかしい。また発動できなくなってしまった。
That must have been it. The, kiss.
そうかもしれない。
That's too bad. You were finally able to activate it. I casually try and brush off the topic, but Akane just pouts.
私はそんなことのためにキスしたわけではないのだぞ。
Right, sorry. I try to hide my face from her menacing glare.
お礼の気持ちを分かりやすく伝えるにはキスしかないと思っただけだ。
But I was really surprised, you know. You should have given me a heads up about something like that.
予告なんて恥ずかしいことできるわけがないだろう。だいたい何と言えばよいのだ。
Misa-sensei said something like, "Here it comes."
やっぱりそこから真似をしなければいけなかったのか。
Mimic? She realizes her gaffe and averts her glance. Did you take Misa-sensei's kiss as a reference? You're so straightforward and easy to understand, Akane.
聖一は石橋先生ともキスをしたからありがたみがないかもしれないが、私は初めてだったのだぞ。
Her face is deep red as she tells me this.
私ができる最大限のお礼をしようと思った時、それくらいしか思いつかなかったのだ。それをそんな風にからかうなんて。
She purses her lips and turns her head away.
聖一のそういう無神経なところは直すべきだ。せっかく優しいのだから。
Okay, okay, I'm sorry.
もう、はいは一度でいいと教わらなかったか？
Akane is too adorable when she's pouting in anger that I can't help but let out a chuckle. In any case, I have received your thanks in full. She's simple, easy to understand, wholeheartedly earnest. All of these points make Akane incredibly charming. But I don't think I should tell her that right now.
伝わったのなら、それでいい。
Akane's face is still flushed with embarrassment as the starry night sky glitters and shines in her eyes. Oh, Akane Yasukuni. Does this transition mean that we are on Akane's route now? I guess we'll see. Anyway, I'll end this episode here, so thanks for watching everyone, and have a nice day. Bye bye!